This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. Hi friends, good morning. So in our today's session, we are going to see completely lab sessions, friends. So basically what we are going to do, first thing is, we are going to see as part of MySQL instance, we will see how to create MySQL RDS instance. Then we will see how to install MySQL Workbench tool and dependencies. Why we need MySQL Workbench tool? Because if you want to connect to the MySQL RDS instance, that is nothing but a MySQL database, you need to have a one tool. That tool we are going to use MySQL Workbench tool. So you are going to install this particular tool to connect to the MySQL database. Once you connect, what you are going to do, so what we will do is we will connect to the MySQL from Workbench, then we will execute some basic commands, basic queries, how to create tables, how to insert records into the table, how to update the records in a table, how to delete some records from the table. So all those things we are going to see with respect to the MySQL. So this is what we are going to do as part of first lab. Then we will see these are the some useful links from where you have to download MySQL Workbench and dependency softwares. So once we have finished this, then we will go and see how to create RDS Oracle instance, right? So how to create RDS in Oracle RDS instance, then how to install SQL developer tool. Suppose hello, are you able to hear me, friends? Hello.
Yes, Malaya.
Okay, fine. Now it's okay, right? Okay, fine. Then as I said, right, so we are going to download SSMS bundle and we will install the SSMS tool to connect to the SQL Server. So once we have finished this, we are going to see how to create the MariaDB. Okay, MariaDB instance, we are going to see how to create it and how to install DB tool. So this is the tool which we are going to use to connect to the MariaDB. Okay, so then we are going to see how to connect to the MariaDB from this particular tool. Then we will perform same queries. Okay, create, insert, update, and delete actions on the table. Okay, so these are the useful links from where you are going to download the softwares. Next, if you come here, RDS post GRSQL, so this particular instance also we are going to create. So first thing is we are going to create the instance. 1 second, I think there is just to give it. Okay, so we will see these two things later. Post GR. So till MariaDB, I think we will be able to complete it today. Okay, till MariaDB, we will be able to complete it today. So first thing is, so let's start now. So first thing is we are going to talk about MySQL, right? So first thing, how to create MySQL RDS instance. Okay, so let's go to the uh, browser here. Let's log in into the AWS console. Console.aws.amazon.com. Okay. So if you have already logged in, automatically it is going to take you into the console. If you have not logged in, it will ask you to enter your username and password. So as I already logged in, so it is taking me into the console directly. So now what you wanted to do, you are going to interact with the RDS instance, right? So databases. Here you can see something called RDS. Click on this RDS. Okay. So once you click on this RDS, here you can create a databases, right? So just click on create database. So as we discussed yesterday, standard create and easy create. Standard create means more customization you can able to do. Easy create means most of the things it is going to take default values. Okay, by default all databases it is going to make publicly inaccessible. Okay, so that's why you have to go with the standard create so that you can change all databases to access publicly. So those options you can able to customize, friends. As per your requirement, you are going to customize all those options. If you go with easy create, so what happens is by default it is going to keep all default values. I don't want default values. I want to go with the standard create only. Click on standard create. So first lab is MySQL. Okay, first lab is our MySQL. Let's click on MySQL. So I want to create a MySQL engine. So select MySQL, come here. So MySQL community, and which version of MySQL? 8.0.16. That is okay for me. Suppose if you want to change the version, you can change actually. Okay, that is depends on your requirement. Let's go with the default version. Now you have a three environments, right? See, three options: production, dev and test, free tier. So production means here you can see you will have a high availability. Okay, consistent performance, all those things you'll get. If you have development or testing, you will have a less features. But if you just wanted to practice it, you just want to know about MySQL, you can go with the free tier. You no need to make any payment. Free tier means this is completely free. Okay, there are some free tier limits, so you are going to be there under free tier limits. No charges will be applied on this instance. Okay, so come down here, you need to give the name of your instance. So okay, I will say cloud pandit iphone, this is MySQL. So I can say cloud pandit iphone MySQL, this is my engine. Now come down here, you need to maintain your credentials. If you want to log in into this particular database, you need to enter username and password. That username and password I need to set it here. I am setting my username and password. Okay, let me just reconfirm my password. Same password you need to enter second time, so that it will confirm that okay, you have entered known password. Okay, fine. Come down here, you can see which class of instance you want. Suppose if you want more size of the database and all those things, you can select it. But the problem is, as we are under free tier limits, only this micro class only available for us. Yesterday we have discussed about these things, right? So next, come here, you can see SSD. So okay, you have a different storage classes. You can select whatever you want, depends on your requirement. Here you can see allocated storage. By default, it is allocating 20 GB under free tier. Suppose if you want to increase, then you can increase. How much you want, you can give here. Suppose I want some 500 GB. Yes, you can give. Okay, that is up to you. But I want to go with the 20 GB. This is the minimum that I have to take. Minimum you have to take. If you are trying to take 10 GB, it will throw error. Okay, it will fail, database will fail. That's why minimum you can try to take 20 GB. Next, if you come down here, you can see enable storage auto scaling. What it means, if you have 20 GB you have selected here, in this 20 GB, once this 20 GB storage is filled, okay, then it is going to automatically increase your storage up to 1000 GB. From 20 to 1000 GB, it is keep on increasing, friends, because as per the usage your storage will keep on increasing automatically. That's why you are checking this particular option. If you uncheck, there is no auto scaling available. Okay, we have to check this for safer side. We should not lose the data. That's why we are going with this. So as we are under free tier, so we don't have a multi-agent deployments. Multi-agent deployments means same instance we are going to deploy it on multiple availability zone. So even if one availability zone is unavailable, you are going to have a database in another availability zone. That's how you are going to maintain high availability of your DB instance. You are not going to lose anything at any point in time. Okay, next, this is the default VPC where I am going to launch these instances under this default VPC. If you want to create your own VPC and you want to launch it in your VPC, you can do that. But currently I have only one VPC, that is default VPC. I can go with this. If you want to create new one, you can create it. Okay. Then click additional connectivity. Here you can see publicly accessible subnets are, this is also I am taking default. If you don't know what is VPC subnet, leave it, because we are going to cover those things later. Okay, publicly accessible, you want to make this instance publicly accessible. Yes, click yes. Okay, so VPC security groups, everything. See, security group by default it has taken default security group. Okay, and port number is 3306, friends. Okay, keep all these things default. Then come down here, you can see click create database. Before you click create database, see estimated monthly cost. The Imagine RDS free tier is available to you for 12 months. Okay, each calendar month the free tier will allow you to use the Imagine RDS resources listed below for free. 750 hours of Imagine RDS in a single agent. Single agent means single availability zone. So when we will have a multi availability zone, when you are selected dev or production environment, at that point in time you can enable multi-agent. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so here you can see 750 hours of Imagine RDS in a single agent. So single agent means if this availability zone is not available, your RDS instance is also not going to be available. That's why you should not keep your instance in single agent. Okay, always you have to try to maintain a multi-agent if it is a production, because if production servers are down means you will have a business loss. That's why we have to make sure that our production instance is having a multi-agent deployment, so that if one availability zone is not available, we will have another availability zone. Next, here you can see 20 GB of storage is free, 20 GB of automated backup storage. So backup also you can maintain up to 20 GB. There is no cost for this. So these all options you can use for free. Okay, then just click create database. Okay, we have created the database. Now if you go back, so we have created the MySQL RDS instance. Now what we need to do, how to install MySQL Workbench tool and dependencies. Okay, now we need to install MySQL Workbench tool and dependencies. Now for this, basically what we are going to do is, where I'm going to install this MySQL Workbench. Basically I have to do it in my local system. I have to do it in my local system, but I'm not going to do in my local system because I don't want to install all the things, and I don't want to uninstall all those things. I don't want to do in my local system. That's why, what is the other option we have? Can you guess it, friends? Where we can install MySQL Workbench? Can you guess it?
AWS.
Okay, yes, within the AWS only. How we can do that? So we need to create a one Windows virtual machine. In that Windows virtual machine, we are going to install a MySQL Workbench. From that particular MySQL Workbench, we are going to connect to this particular RDS instance. Remember, okay, for that, so open one more tab and open your console. Go to your EC2 instances. So we already know, right, how to create the virtual machines. Okay, just click on running instances. This is the running instance. Let me just, okay, let it run, no problem. Click launch instance. I want to launch one more instance. So here you can select Windows. Okay, this is the my, I just want to select this AMI. Select it. All those things we know, friends. That's why I will just quickly create it. Enable your IP, public IP, add storage. Okay, this one you can say MySQL VM. Okay, so this is name is MySQL VM. This is I am creating to install MySQL Workbench, all the all the softwares which is related to the MySQL. Okay, configure security things. Yeah, so if I want to log in into the virtual machine, I need 3389. Yes, that is okay. Click review and click launch. Click launch. If you want to download the key, you can download. Okay, create a new key, and what you can do, this is MySQL VM key. Okay, download key, save it, fine. Click launch instance. Okay, we have created instance. Click on this. So instance is pending, friends. See here, filter applied. If you uncheck, you will have all the instances which you have here, it will show. But this is the MySQL VM which we have created just now. This will be available in next few minutes. Now, meanwhile, let's go here, downloads. See, this is the MySQL VM key. So what you can do, cut it and go to keys. So here I will paste it. So here I have a MySQL VM key. So this is the key I need to use to connect to the VM. Remember, friends. Okay. Now come back. Okay, click refresh here. So it is actually what it is doing. It is initializing. It is initializing. So basically, what you can do, take this particular public IP address, open your remote desktop connection. Okay, just click on this. Okay, friends. So just enter your IP address here. Username is administrator. Just click connect. So now you may ask, username is administrator. How you know, right? So let me show you. Come here. Select this VM. Click connect. See what it is saying. Username is administrator. If you want password, how to get password? Click on get password. But it is saying password not available yet. Please wait at least 4 minutes after launching an instance before trying to retrieve the auto-generated password. Okay, as we want password which is from the key, we need to whatever key we have downloaded, that key we need to decrypt to get the actual password. Okay, but if you want to decrypt and get the actual password, you need to wait for a few more minutes because this instance should be available. See, this is available now. Just click browse, select the key. This is the key which we have downloaded. Okay, this is the key. You have to decrypt this particular key to get a password. This is my password. Take this password, come here and put this password here, click OK. So now we are connecting to VM. Which VM? MySQL VM. Okay, so in this VM, what I am going to do, I will install MySQL Workbench. Okay, today completely practicals, friends. Yesterday we have seen theory. Okay, so if you have any doubts with respect to the practical things, let me know. Okay. Here, just click here. First thing, as we know, right? So it will keep giving the pop-ups. That's why let me turn off some security enhancements. Server manager. So server manager, double click on this. First you need to open server manager. Click on local servers. Click on this IE enhanced security, turn off this, click OK. Okay, now you can close this particular server manager. Okay, now open your Internet Explorer. Okay, if you want to log in into the AWS console from here, you can do that. Okay, if you want to log in into the AWS console from here, you can do that, friends. How? So very simple, right? AWS console, login, enter. So click on this. Let's enter our username and password. gmail.com. Click next. Here you can say your password, you can enter. Just click sign in. Okay, now I am in my console, in my account. Now go to RDS instances. Where is RDS, friends? So if you are if you feel something difficult to search, directly you can search your RDS. Okay, click on this. Click on this DB instances. You see, this is the DB instance which is available. Okay, friends. So this is the DB instance. Okay, fine. Now what you need to do, open one more tab here. Okay. Now our MySQL instance is available, friends. Okay, you can see here it is available. Status is available. Come to second tab. Here what we need to do, we need to install MySQL Workbench. So from where you are going to install is, I have a already links. You no need to worry about that. So first thing is, there is a dependency. If you want to install MySQL Workbench, right? So there is a dependency. You need to install this particular VC++. Let me take this and go inside this particular VM, paste this URL, enter. So you need to install this particular dependency. Okay, what is the dependency? Come down, you need to click on this, then directly run it. You no need to save it. Okay, agree though, license and terms, click install. Okay, successfully set up. Okay, this is done. Now go back to here and let me take the actual tool we need to download. So from this particular URL, you have to download actual tool, that is MySQL Workbench. Open one more tab here. Let me put this URL here. Enter. Come down. Okay, you can just directly click on download. Okay, so I don't want to log in or sign up. Just click no thanks. Just start my download. Yes, it is starting my download. Just click run. So directly I want to run it. Okay. See, now it is asking you to install it. Click next. Click next. Next. Install it. Okay. So now MySQL Workbench is getting installed, friends. It is going to install now. Okay, finished. So we have installed MySQL Workbench. Now once it is installed, automatically it is going to open. So just wait a while. Okay, see, it is opening. It is open, right? So maximize this. So if you want to connect to MySQL, just click on this plus. Here you need to provide connection name. Okay, so connection name is, I can say MySQL connection. Here I need to enter my host name. I need to enter my host name. How to get my host name? So go here. Here you can see my endpoint, right? So you can take my endpoint here. Go to tool again. Put it here. Okay, 3306 only port. If you have any doubt, you can come back here and you can see 3306. Okay. Next, come here. Now I need to enter my username and password. The username is not root, it's a my name. Then I need to store my password. Click on store in vault. So I need to enter password here. Okay. Click OK. Then test connection. What it is saying, successfully made the MySQL connection. Click OK and click OK. Okay. Now there is a connection established. Just double click on this. It will open a window. Okay. It will open a window, friends. Now just click on this so that you will have a big window here. Okay. This is one. Second thing is, see, maybe you will have a little bit confusion here because we are selecting endpoint from here, right? So endpoint from here. But if you go to the root user login here, okay, let's go here. This is my instance. If you click on this, endpoint will be shown here directly. See, endpoint is nothing but this one. This is the endpoint you need to enter port number you can see 3306. These details you need if you want to connect to the MySQL database from MySQL Workbench. Okay, so I have connected now. Okay, I have connected. So what you can do here, friends, what you can do, you can create a, okay, what I can do is I can create, what friends,
Table.
any doubts?
Table. No.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So if you want to create any table, you can create the table. Okay. So CID, CNAME, varchar 50 something. Okay, this is the button if you want to execute something. Okay, what it is saying, can you tell me? Okay, no database selected. Select the default DB to be used by double clicking it. Okay, what it means is by default there is no database, that is simply server. If you remember, right? So we have an engine which is going to take our request and it is going to interact with the database, but we don't have a database, right? So how to create database? Very simple. Create database sample. Okay, let's say I'm going to create a database sample. Okay, next. Okay, let me just execute one by one. Let me remove this. Okay, just click here. What it is saying, create a database sample. Okay, next, come here. So you have to say use which database. I want to use sample database. Just select this particular line. If you want to comment this one. Okay, I have commented first line. Now I want to execute this. Click execute. Okay, use sample. So I am using this sample database. Okay. Now I want to create a table. How to create table? Create table. Okay, cust CID equal to int, CNAME equal to varchar 50. Okay, let's execute it. So table is created. Now let's say I want to show tables. Show tables. See, only you have a cust table. Okay, we have only cust table in your database. Now I want to insert some data into this database. How you will into this particular table? How to insert into cust. Okay, so see, create table is the syntax. What is the name of your table? Cust. So this is a column name, customer ID. Customer ID column, what type of data this particular column is going to store? It is going to store only numbers. That's why I have declared a data type is int. So CNAME, customer name, varchar 50. What it means is it is going to store the string values, names. It may be customer name. Just think as a customer name, company, city name, all those things comes under varchar 50 because those are names. If it is a number, it will come under int. If it is a date, it will come under date. If it is a date time, it will come under date time data type. Okay, now this is how I have created a table. I want to insert data into this particular table. How to insert into cust values. One, okay, here you can say John. Okay, two, you can say here something Robert. Okay, so this is how you are going to insert. Select these two and execute it. So what happened, friends? Now two rows affected. So we are able to insert two records into this customer table. Okay, insert into customer table. I want to insert some data into customer table. What are the values? Values are 1 comma John. This is the first data, first customer. He is the second customer. Okay, fine, friends. Now I want to see the data which I have in that table. How to do that? Select star from cust. So these are basic commands or basic queries that we have learned a lot. Okay, in many times, right? We have executed all these things. So select star from cust. When you do, you are able to see these two records. Now what I wanted to do now, I want to update one record. Okay, I want to update one record. So how to update one record? See, what I wanted to do, I want to change from John to Johnny. Okay, I want to change from John to Johnny. How you can do that? See, maybe his name Y is missing, so he requested for update. How you are going to update? Update custom. I want to update customer table. What exactly, which record you want to update? I want to set CNAME equal to Johnny. Okay, Johnny, where So do you want to update at Robert place Johnny, at John place Johnny? Do you want to update entire CNAME column to Johnny? No, right? So you have to put some condition where CID equal to 1. Wherever customer ID is 1, respect to CNAME, here I need to make from John to Johnny. Okay, now selected, click run. Okay, so what it is saying, friends, update cust set CNAME equal to Johnny, it is failing because there is a, by default MySQL here it is not going to allow you to make the changes. Okay, it will not allow you to make the update and deletions. That's why you need to change. Okay, this particular update and deletes I am doing with my interest. I am okay to make a updates and deletions on this particular table. How you can do that is we have to tell set, okay, save. One second, let me check that particular parameter. I not remember, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute, friends. Let me search for that particular line. Did not remember. Yeah, so got it. So okay, see here, go to Workbench once again. Go to Workbench once again. See here, you need to put this particular parameter. Set SQL safe updates equal to 0. So by default it is 1. That's why it is not allowing, because 1 means you should, it is not going to allow. If you make it as 0, it will allow. Okay, so first let me execute this line. Execute it. Okay, this is done. Now let me execute this. See, this is update statement is executed successfully. Now you check select star from cust, select it and execute it. So if you select and click on this, then only selected part will be executed. See, now from John to Johnny it has changed. Okay, now I want to delete Johnny record. How you will delete it? Delete from customer table. I want to delete something from customer table. Do you want to delete everything? No, right? There will be some condition where CID equal to 1. So meaning only first record I want to delete. So select this line. Okay, just comment all these things first. Okay, now select this line and click on this. See, this is also succeeded. Now if you check select star from cast and run it, you'll be able to see only second record because we have deleted first record. Clear? So these are some basic commands that we are going to use in any database. How to select data, how to insert records, how to create table, how to update and delete. Okay, so what we have learned, friends, we have seen how to create a RDS instance. Once we have created RDS instance, how to install MySQL Workbench and how to connect to the MySQL DB from MySQL Workbench. Finally, we have seen how to execute some basic queries. Okay, clear on this? If you are clear, we will go to the next lab, friends. Everybody is clear on this? Can you confirm, friends? Okay. So because why I am explaining these things, these are the basic things. First, you need to be good in these things. Once you are good in these things, next time we will see how to connect to the databases from Python and how to make these changes, how to like how you can automate some script to update the data or to delete the data automatically whenever customer is requested. These all things we have to do it programmatically. So if you want to do from the programmatically, first you need to understand basic things, how to create RDS instance, how to connect to the RDS instance, how to verify or how to create tables, basic things you need to know. So that is our intention. So we are going to learn some basic things today. So next thing we are going to do is we will go into the advanced things, how to connect to these databases from Python and how you can make a updates and deletions and selection and showing the data, all those things as per the customer or user requirement. So how you can make these things, maybe your script you want to execute every day, and based on the new data you want to update in the destination table. So everything we are going to learn. Okay. So today we are going to see basic things, that is how to create instance, how to install the respective tool, and how to connect and make a how to execute the queries on the database. Okay, so if you are clear on this, let's go to our next lab. Okay, we have seen how to connect to MySQL from Workbench, how to perform create, insert, update, and delete actions on the table. Okay, so these are the useful links which we have used to install the MySQL Workbench and